Happy New Year! Welcome to the first full body yoga practice of 2025 with me. My name's Jess. For today's mixed levels yoga flow, we are going to be starting in child's pose. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, for your child's pose, you can keep your knees wide or you can bring knees together. It's up to you. So walking the hands forwards, forehead comes down to the mat. Close your eyes when you get there. And slowly start to come into your breath. Get out of your mind and into your body. Maybe take some time here to reflect on the year that we've just had. And maybe set some intentions for the new year, 2025. Take a few more deep breaths here. When you're ready, slowly lift the forehead and take the gaze towards your hands. Send your weight forward, coming up into your tabletop position. So bring hands under shoulders, knees under the hips, pressing into the tops of the feet. Spread your fingertips nice and wide and press them into the mat. On your next inhale, we're going to drop the belly, arch the hips upwards, look forwards for your cow pose. Big breath in here. As you breathe out, we round through the upper back, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin for your cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest back to your cow pose. And as you exhale, back to your cat. Flowing through a few more of these on your own. Really taking your time, moving with intention. Nice deep breaths. Taking time to really feel every movement in this flow. Do one more round. And then when you're ready, come back to your neutral spine. From here, we're going to extend our right leg. So extend the right leg and just rest the toes down on the mat. And we slowly press back through the right heel. Nice calf stretch here. Just a couple. And then slowly lift the right heel off the ground. You want your right heel in line with the right hip. Inhale here. As you breathe out, we're going to bring the right knee in, squeeze it in. Right knee touches right elbow. Inhale to extend the right foot. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Send it across. Inhale to extend the right foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend the right foot one last time. And exhale to place the right toes on the mat. Pivot on the back foot, coming onto the inside of the right foot. And then swivel on the left knee, turning to face the right side of the mat. Right hand lifts for our side plank. Inhale to take the gaze up towards your right hand. Big breath in. Exhale, option to reach right hand up towards the top of the mat. Stay for one more breath. Press the hips forward. And as you breathe out, spiral the chest back towards the front of the mat. And we slowly lift the left hand. Lift the left hand all the way up towards the sky. Keep the right foot extended. And then as we breathe out, we're going to thread the needle. Left hand goes underneath right shoulder. And we come to lay on our left shoulder, left ear. Reach the right hand forward. And just take a moment to feel this pose in your body. Take a few deep breaths here. One more deep breath. Exhale to use your right hand to press yourself all the way back up. And then we come back to our tabletop position, option to bump the hips from side to side before we reset. So bring the hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips, and then we go on the other side. So when you're ready, we're going to extend the left foot, rest the left toes on the mat, and we press back on the left heel, just finding a nice calf stretch here. Inhale. Exhale to lift the left foot. Lift the left heel so it's in line with your left hip. Big breath in here. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Squeeze it in. Inhale to extend the left foot. Exhale to cross it over, left knee to right elbow. Inhale to extend the left foot. And then exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale to extend the left foot one last time. And then exhale to lower the toes down onto the mat. We head into our side plank on the other side. So coming onto the inside of the left foot, we turn to the left side of the mat, left hand lifts. Press the hips forward. And inhale to reach the left hand all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, option to reach the left hand all the way to the top of the mat. Spiral the chest open. You can take your gaze up. Inhale. Exhale. Slow and steady we turn back. Coming back to our tabletop position. Keep the left foot extended as we lift the right hand all the way up towards the sky. And then as you breathe out, we thread the needle. Right hand goes under left armpit. We come down onto the right shoulder, right ear. And reach the left hand forwards. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Stay for a few more breaths here. Use your left hand to press yourself back up to your tabletop position. Replace your left knee back to your tabletop position. Walk your hands forward, curl your toes under, and let's head into our downward facing dog. So lift the hips all the way up and back, pressing your heels down into the mat. So you can walk them out, pressing one down and then the other, bending through the knees. And press your chest down towards your thighs, arching through the lower back. Lifting the hips, pressing out of the wrists, out of the shoulders. Maybe want to move the hips from side to side here. Find a gentle movement, whatever feels good. Breathing deep. Take one more deep breath here. Exhale. We're going to walk to the top of the mat, finding our forward fold. So you can do this by taking baby steps. You can hop, skip or jump, or you can take one big step. However you get there, forward fold at the top of the mat, feet hip width apart. And you can rest the hands down, relax the back of your neck for your forward fold. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Stay for one more. Bend your knees even more and let's roll up to our mountain pose. So slow and steady, grounding down through the feet, roll up through the spine. Last thing up is the crown of the head, palms face forward for your mountain pose. Relax the shoulders down and take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale to reach the hands all the way up and overhead. Exhale, we're going to send our weight into our left foot and step the right foot back. Drop the back knee down, coming into our crescent lunge and Vinyasa. Inhale to take the gaze all the way up. And exhale to bring hands to heart center. Inhale deeply. And exhale. We're going to head into our prayer twist from here. So we're going to take our right elbow and we're going to pop it on the outside of the left knee, opening out, keep the hands pressing together and have the elbows opening wide and twist your torso to the left. You can take your gaze up towards the sky and lift up and out of your shoulders. Ground down through all four corners of that left foot and inhale deeply here. Exhale, fully and completely. Very slowly and with intention, we're going to unravel from our prayer twist, but keep our torso facing towards the left. Lift the torso and extend the arms from side to side, coming into our revolved low lunge. Inhale as you twist. Left hand reaches towards the back of the mat. Right hand reaches towards the top. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Option 2, maybe pick up the back knee, coming into our high lunge. You can stay lowered if you prefer. Inhale here. Exhale to lower the left hand. Bring it to the back of the right thigh and reach the right hand all the way up and back for a revolved lunge. Inhale here. Exhale. Stay for one more breath. Reach your right hand all the way up and back. Exhale. Release the left hand. Turn your torso to face the top of the mat once again for your high lunge. Exhale to lean the torso forward. Reach your fingertips down towards the mat. And we're going to send our weight into our left foot. Spring forwards, coming into our half split. Right foot lifts, coming into our half split here. Really reaching back with that right heel. Lift, squeeze your right glutes. Inhale to find length in the spine. Exhale to bow the crown of the head down. Stay for one more breath here. Back foot lowers down all the way towards the back of the mat. And we turn our torso, keeping a bend in that left knee. Lower the hips down, coming into our Skandasana at the top of the mat. So we're bending into that left knee, keeping the right leg extended. Lifting the torso into our Skandasana. You can keep your fingertips on the mat or bring hands to heart center. It's completely optional. Inhale here. Exhale. Draw the shoulder blades together to open the chest here. Stay for one more breath. Fingertips come down to the mat if they were off the mat, and we're going to roll forwards, coming onto the left knee. So coming forward onto the left knee, keep the toes curled under. Left hand comes down on the mat just by the left foot, and then we inhale, press the hips forward. Right hand reaches up and back for our baby wild thing. Inhale here. Exhale. Coming back forward, lower the hips. Reach your right hand to your right foot. Inhale, press the hips forward, lift up and back. Circle the arm back. Exhale to lower. Inhale one last time. Reach the right hand up and back, press the hips forward. Baby wild thing. Exhale. Slowly lower. Both hands come to the top of the mat and we turn to face the top of the mat. And then we step both feet back, coming into our plank pose. So you can keep the knees lifted or you can lower your knees for half plank. Inhale here. Exhale to lower to the belly with control. Inhale to lift up, baby cobra. Keep a bend in the elbows and keep your gaze on the mat. Exhale, forehead comes down. When you're ready, we press back to our downward facing dog. So lift the hips up and back. However you get there is up to you. Inhale in your dog. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do one more. When you're ready, we head back to the top of the mat. You can step, hop, jump, walk, forward fold when you get there at the top of the mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Relax the back of your neck. Stay for one more breath here. Bend your knees as we roll up to our mountain pose. Slow and steady with control. Roll the shoulders down and away, palms face forward, mountain pose. Nice, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let it go. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, extended mountain pose, both hands lift up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, we're going to send our weight into our right foot and step the left foot back. Lower the back knee down, coming into our Anjaneyasana on the other side. So right foot is forward, left foot is back. Inhale to find length. Exhale, hands come to heart center here. Anjali Mudra. Draw the shoulder blades together and open the elbows wide. Press the hands together. Inhale. Exhale. Let's head into our prayer twist on the other side. So we're going to hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Open the elbows wide and turn your torso to the right hand side here. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears, and you can take your gaze up towards the sky. Ground down through all four corners of your right foot for stability. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Stay for one more breath. Slow and steady from here, we're going to unravel into our revolve lunge. So lifting up through the torso, reach the right hand back, left hand forward. So find your twist here, opening through the chest. Take your gaze to your right hand. Option from here to pick up the back knee if you like. Coming into your high lunge. Can you maintain the shape? Inhale. Exhale. Reach your left heel back. Right hand comes to the back of the left thigh as we reach the left hand up and back. Coming into our reverse lunge. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Spread the fingertips nice and wide as you reach them all the way up. Keep the gaze facing towards the back of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly unravel and turn to face the top of the mat, back to your high lunge. Fingertips come down to the mat, and we're going to again head into our half split. So sending the weight into your right foot, and we spring off, lift the left heel, coming into our half split. Inhale to lift up through the spine. Exhale to fold forwards. Bow the crown of the head down. Lift the left heel. Dial your left toes down towards the mat. Steady your breath. Very slowly, the back toes meet the mat once again. And we bend into that right foot, coming into our Skandasana. So lower the hips down, bending deeply into that right leg. Opening out to the left-hand side. Hands come back together at heart center. Or you can keep your fingertips on the mat if you'd prefer. Pause here for 2 breaths. Fingertips come back down to the mat, and we send the right knee forwards, coming onto the right knee here. So you can shift your foot back if you want to keep your knee on the mat. Right hand comes down by your right ankle, and we send the hips forward, lift the left hand, coming into our baby wild thing on the other side. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale to send the hips back. Reach your left hand towards your left foot. Inhale to lift off once again to your baby wild thing. Exhale to lower. Inhale one last time, lift off, squeeze, 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 reach with the left hand. Exhale, slow and steady. Both hands come to the top of the mat and we step back to our plank pose. Step back to your plank pose when you're ready. And we hold here, big breath in. Exhale, slowly lower to the belly. Inhale to lift up into your cobra pose. And exhale to lower forehead back down to the mat. When you're ready, lift your hips back to your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Inhale. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Sigh it out. Slow and steady, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet so that we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Come to your forward fold at the back of the mat. When you get there, stay for a breath. And then slowly roll up to standing. Taking your time, last thing up is the crown of the head, and we step to the center of the mat. We're going to head into our eagle pose. So eagle pose, we're going to start with our left foot being our standing foot. So take the feet hip width apart and then slowly bend the knees. Extend the arms out and ahead of you and then slowly lift the right heel. Right heel lifts. And then when you're ready, we cross the right foot over the left. And then the right hand goes underneath the left. So you want your left arm on top of the right. So right leg over, right arm under. And then options from here, you can come into your eagle bind with your hands. If the bind is not there for you, you can place your hands on your shoulders and lift your elbows. It's up to you. Maybe you want to lift the toes off the ground and wrap them around the calf. Sink the hips for your eagle pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Stay for one more breath. Slow and steady, we unravel and come back to our mountain pose. Maybe you want to pedal the heels out. Ready to reset, and we take it away on the other side. So when you're ready, we're going to take the feet hip width apart. Right foot is our standing foot, and we bend the knees and bring the arms out and ahead of us. So as we're crossing left leg over right this time, we want left leg over, left arm under. So we cross the right arm over the top of the left, and we switch sides. So you can cross the left leg over the top of the right. You can keep the toes on the ground, or you may want to find a lift here and wrap your foot around your calf. It is up to you. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale. To lift the elbows, relax the shoulders down, find a softness here. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Slow and steady, we release and come back to our mountain pose. We can step to the top of the mat and inhale to reach the arms up and overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale to forward fold all the way down, fingertips to the mat. Walk the feet as wide as your yoga mat, toes out, heels in. Keep the fingertips on the mat as you lower the hips, coming into our Malasana, low deep squat. So from here, you want your heels to be grounded. If they're not, then it doesn't matter. You can place a rolled up blanket underneath them, or you can just keep them lifted. You can place a block under your heels. And you want to bring your hands to heart center and actively use your elbows to open out through the knees, lift up through the chest for your Malasana. Stay here for 2 deep breaths. Let's stay for one more. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Fingertips come to the mat behind you, and we come to lay on our backs. So extend the legs out long and roll down to come and lay on your back. When you get there, bring the knees in towards your chest and give yourself a hug. You can roll from side to side and stay here for a breath. Extend your left leg out long and guide your right knee all the way over to the left, coming into your supine twist. Keep both shoulders heavy on the mat here. Close your eyes if you like. And stay for 3 deep breaths. Slowly unravel. And then we bring the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg, squeeze the left knee in, and then slow and steady we guide it over to the right hand side this time. And then we extend the left hand out long, take the gaze to the left hand, shoulders are grounded. Use your right hand to anchor the left knee down if needed. And stay for 3 breaths. Slowly unravel and bring both knees into the chest when you're ready for one last time. Maybe you want to find happy baby or any other additional stretch that you might need in this moment before we head into our Savasana. Go ahead and do it now, just for 2 breaths. Wherever you are, slowly release and head into your Shavasana pose, your corpse pose now. So extending the legs out long, take them as wide as your yoga mat and lay your hands down by your sides, palms face up. Snuggle the shoulders down and away and find your corpse pose. As we come back to stillness here, maybe you want to revisit your intentions that you set to the beginning of practice. Maybe you'd like to reflect on the year that you've just had, the highs and the lows. What can you look forward to for 2025? What plans do you have? What positive change can you make? Let's stay in our Shavasana now. Take 10 breaths. Opportunity to allow the benefits of our practice to sink in now. And reflect. Slowly starting to come back now. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe circling the wrists and the ankles. Start to make the movements a little bit bigger. Maybe take an overhead stretch. Reach the arms up and overhead. Spread the fingertips, spread the toes. Bring the knees back in towards your chest. Take your time. Keep your eyes closed if you like. And then when you're ready, we roll onto one side, coming into the fetal position. And then slowly press yourself up to come into an easy seat, a cross-legged seat of your choice. Again, you can keep the eyes closed if you like. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine, relax the hands down on the knees, relax the shoulders down. And let's finish this practice here with 3 deep breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips and inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Inhale. One more. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it. That's the end of this New Year practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the flow. Don't forget to hit the like button. Leave me a little comment. Let me know what you thought of the practice today. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class. And as always, have a wonderful day and Happy New Year.